When you head into bear country, you must accept that you're no longer the top of the food chain. Luckily, most bears usually don't want any trouble, and will leave the area as soon as they detect you. However, that's not always the case, and you should be prepared to defend yourself if you get in a tight situation. A good bear gun should be part of your defense plan. That said, an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. By using your brain and taking a few basic precautions out in the woods, you can dramatically reduce your odds of being attacked by a bear. Give any bear that you encounter, especially so with cubs, plenty of space. Make lots of noise so that any bears in the area know you're there, and carry bear spray. Firearms should only be used as a last resort to defend yourself from a bear. A charging bear can move extremely fast, and only a hit on the bear's central nervous system, the brain or the spine, is guaranteed to stop this bear in its tracks. Because of this, you should practice shooting your chosen gun extensively. If you use a handgun, then buy a good quality holster and practice drawing it. Remember, even the biggest, most powerful bear defense guns aren't guaranteed to stop a charging bear if you don't make a good shot. By the same token, even a smaller handgun will get the job done with good shot placements, good bullets, and a little luck. We've listed the top 5 bear defense guns and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You can also find a more detailed analysis and comparison tool on our website, allaboutsurvival.com. So let's go ahead and get started. Coming in at number 5, the CZ550 Safari or American Safari Magnum. If I could only have one dangerous game rifle, whether I needed it for lions, tigers, and bears oh my, it'd be the CZ550 Safari. You can get it in a variety of calibers like .375 H&H and .416 Rigby, the most, especially for bear. With the controlled feed Mauser action, you know the gun is going to be as reliable as physically possible. And with the CZ name on it, you know it's got something that can be handed down to your grandkids. With a mag capacity of 5 rounds and weight just under 10 pounds, you've got a fairly lightweight rifle that has more than enough firepower on tap to deal with any animal that walks the earth. The thick recoil pad doesn't quite tame the kick of these rifles though, but it does make it manageable enough for quick follow-up shots. It also comes factory fitted with iron sights, which are a must in my opinion for a defensive bear gun. That, or a very low magnification optic or a red dot. Yeah, I know, a red dot on a hunting rifle. You can argue with me about that in the comments all you want. Overall, if you're worried about anything from a bear to a T-Rex, the CZ550 Safari will give you the peace of mind you need. Coming in at number 4, the Ruger Super Redhawk Alaskan double-action revolver. It's powerful enough to stop an attacking bear, but it's also small enough to carry around all day. The Ruger Super Redhawk Alaskan was designed with bears in mind. Created to give individuals a reliable sidearm that was easy to carry all day in a hip holster. The Redhawk Alaskan provides great bear protection while backpacking, camping, or fishing. As a side benefit, it can also function as a backup gun to when you're hunting with a larger rifle or shotgun. If you shoot this baby, it's gonna have a big kick, but Ruger's made it more manageable with a triple locking cylinder in the front, rear, and bottom of the frame. You'll need to make sure that you practice to deal with the increased recoil as you fire additional rounds. At the same time, if you have weak grip strength, you should be very careful about firing this weapon. A rifle or a shotgun is probably going to be a better option for you. Some who are recoil sensitive were quite impressed that even with full power loads, the Super Redhawk Alaskan 44 mag wasn't too abusive. The hoe grip helps to manage recoil well. The reason why many people like the 44 Magnum is because it's a tough bullet and will penetrate deep into the bear, and the ammo can be found almost anywhere in the United States. Some people really want the Mega Magnum or 454 Casual, but for many users, the 44 Magnum has plenty enough power. Introduced in 2005, the Super Redhawk Alaskan has greater flexibility with a shorter barrel, and it can be easily and quickly drawn from a chest holster. To those who question the ability of a pistol to stop an incoming threat, another version of the Super Redhawk Alaskan and 454 Casual or 45 Colt successfully stopped the threat of a predatory bear. One individual noted how the 454 Casual version was the perfect handgun for most Alaskan. Designed as an extremely compact backpacking weapon, the Redhawk Alaskan excels at this role. You're only adding 2.5 pounds and you have 6 chances to take out a large animal. It has a pretty high price tag, but when your safety's on the line, I think you'd say it's probably worth it. Coming in at number 3, the Smith & Wesson M&P M2.0 10mm. This is a striker-fired, polymer-frame pistol that comes with a 15-round magazine and a slide that's cut for optics. If maximum concealment is what you desire, there's a 4-inch version. but the 4.6-inch model shown here offers a bit more sight radius and weighs just 29 ounces and would be my choice. These guns come with optic plates and 4 interchangeable back straps that allow you to find the right fit. The M2.0 texturing on the grip surface does an outstanding job keeping the gun planted while still being comfortable. And the M&P M2.0 10mm is a very manageable gun to shoot quickly and accurately. The rugged design means it'll stand up to anything Mother Nature dishes out, and the gun I tested performed flawlessly with powerful 10mm loads. Coming in at number 2, Marlin Guide Gun 45-70 Government 450 Marlin. A perennial favorite for hunters in bear country, the Marlin 1895 series is an excellent option and is a top pick for best bear gun. The guide gun is the 18-inch model that's designed to be light and handy for a close encounter, specifically for guides that may need to put down a charging animal quickly. The lever action design is actually easier to operate than a bolt action in a high-stress situation. Remember, gross motor movements are easier than fine motor movements when your adrenaline's up, and the design is as reliable as you could ever want. Marlin has had a rocky history in the past, but their newer guns are showing signs that the old Marlin we all knew and loved is back. I personally own 2 of their guide guns and have had nary an issue over a few hundred rounds through each. Both the 45-70 and the 450 Marlin have great track records against brown bears. And with 4 rounds in the tube and 1 in the chamber, you have plenty of firepower on hand to put down even the most ornery of your sign assailants. Just don't miss. It also has the distinction of being Chris Pratt's gun in the Jurassic World movie. Specifically, it's the Marlin 1895 SBL. If you're looking for a very authentic cosplay option, that's the one. Coming in at number 1, the Mossberg 500 and 590 Mariner. The pump-action shotgun is one of the most versatile firearms on the planet, so it makes sense that there would be a good option as the best bear gun. For my money, the Mossberg 500 and 590 are some of the best pump actions around, but there's other great options out there that'll work just as well. But in general, go for a pump action that you trust from a reliable manufacturer. The flexibility of slugs versus buckshot gives you more options as well, but generally, slugs are a better choice, and something with at least a 3-inch chamber is basically mandatory. I chose the Mariner options because they're a little more reliable and can hold up to tougher conditions, especially the salt that's so common in the northern and coastal climates where bears are more prevalent. Pretty much any shotgun will work, especially one that's geared towards home defense, but the M500 and the M590 are both available everywhere and are incredibly reliable. In conclusion, there's no need to worry when you get into bear country if you have one of the 5 best bear defense guns. Pick a firearm that's going to make you the most comfortable. If it's an Alaskan pistol, awesome. If it's a powerful 12-gauge shotgun, great. If it's a classic 1895 guide gun, you can't go wrong. Whatever the case may be, make sure that you have a reliable firearm choice, because you're probably not going to be as good as the Eskimo woman who killed a bear with a .22 rimfire pocket pistol. Hopefully now you have a better idea what bear defense gun is going to be best for you. Let us know in the comments which model works best for you and why. Thanks for watching the video, and that's all for this one. If you found this video helpful in any way, please give it a huge thumbs up. Stay tuned for upcoming videos by subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.